All right, guys, let's get started.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. It's been a week. And I hate to really go back over all the facts that we did last week. I filed two motions. One that this court asked me to file, or said I should file, a motion to reopen discovery. And in addition, I filed a motion to continue the trial. As I think I said last week, we just haven't had the opportunity between adding new parties, court closures, COVID. We just haven't had the time. And we've had one entity that refuses to participate in discovery. We discussed that quite a bit last week. All the other parties, unless someone has changed their mind, please speak up if you have. All the parties other than Stonecoat have agreed to reopen discovery and to continue the trial date to allow discovery. We were looking at like a March date, but this discovery dispute is carried on a little longer than we anticipated.
Response?
Your Honor, Stonecoat filed an opposition to this, and the court heard part of it 1 week ago. And the court continued our MSJ hearing on plaintiff and third-party plaintiff to give plaintiff an opportunity to take the deposition of one of two parties, either DK or the party that we allege is the one who actually entered into a contract with plaintiff. That was about a week ago, and the court said that it would reset our two motions for summary judgment to September 10th, 2021 at 10 a.m. That still has not been set. Plaintiff sent over the same day we had a hearing a proposed order on the motion for continuance. We provided edits the same day, and that order hasn't been served. So I don't know that the court or the court's clerk will reserve that date. But
so let me first off, let's take care of that, because I'll be honest, I've been out of the office, and so that's probably our end. So let's make sure we get you guys taken care of. So it's supposed to be reset for what time?
September 10th, 2021 at 10 a.m. for two separate motions for summary judgment. They're hybrid motions. What
were the filing dates for those?
June 23rd, 2021.
Both of them?
That's correct.
So Rhonda, go ahead and reset the summary judgment on the June 23rd summary judgment to September 10th, 2021 at 10 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor. Additionally, we filed a motion to strike the sham affidavit of plaintiff's counsel that was set at the same time as the motion for summary judgment. I would ask that that motion also be set at the same time.
That motion as well to be set at the same time?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Rhonda, go ahead and set the motion to strike the sham affidavit of Amanda Schwartz, which was filed what day?
Your Honor, I don't know what day they filed it.
Approximately July 30th.
It looks like July 28th in our system. So also set that at the same time, Rhonda.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, in regard to the merits or lack of merits of the motion for continuance, I understand that the court has given plaintiff an additional opportunity to take a deposition, not of our client, but of either DK that is a defendant or Stonecoat Fort Worth that we suggested was the party that entered into the contract and eventually became known as Stone Fascia LLC. There's been no activity on that since the court ordered it a week ago. We don't have an election from plaintiff as to which opponent they want to depose, when they want to do it, any proposal. So we're losing more ground. And
Ms. Schwartz, have you told them who you want to take the deposition of?
We're getting dates for DK, but no, I've talked to DK's attorney, but I've not spoken to other counsel. We're waiting for dates from his clients so that I can send them to.
Your Honor, we received a request I think it was Friday or Saturday. I sent that to my client. I should have that within the next day.
There was some delay in that we could not locate the owner of Stonecoat of Fort Worth or Stone Fascia. So that was a couple days delayed, but about it.
Okay, go ahead.
Your Honor, if the court is inclined to reopen discovery, we would ask the court to take it under advisement and decide our motion for summary judgment first on September 10th, so that we don't incur additional costs for our client that we have contended is not a party to this, and it's not entered into any agreement, hasn't received any payment, hasn't provided any services to plaintiff or third-party plaintiff, and to resolve this issue without our being involved in discovery that shouldn't involve us.
But my understanding is there's other discovery related to other parties that needs to take place, correct?
Yes.
I understand that plaintiff's position.
So why don't we do this? Why don't we just kind of hold off on discovery, except for this one deposition, until after September 10th, but we go ahead and start setting everything. I know it takes time to go ahead and schedule things. You can schedule things for after September 10th, but let's not set anything before. Like, you can start setting things now for after September 10th. And I think that would kind of deal with all of these issues.
With regard to the continuance of the trial date, Your Honor, is that something that you would entertain now, or would you prefer?
Yeah, it's set today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
The motion.
When do you want to reset it?
Like I said, we had discussed March, but now we're a couple months delayed. I think maybe reasonably with the court and all, early summer. I mean, I know we've got trials back to back in the spring. I'm not sure if those are going to happen at this point, but May, June, somewhere in there.
Whatever you guys want. What would you guys prefer?
That is fine with me, Your Honor. I mean, I think we're far enough away from that. We could do that now. I could do that now, certainly.
Agreed as well. May or June 2022 would work.
Your Honor, from Defendant Stonecoat, I understand that the September 10th hearing will probably resolve our issue, but in the event that we were still in the case, because I know that plaintiff and third-party plaintiff recently amended their petition, we do continue our objection. And normally I wouldn't lodge objections for a motion for continuance, certainly of trial or for a scheduling order, because I understand topographical errors happen in pleadings and in motions. I have them, other people have them, but these motions rise above topographical errors. And I made a series of list of them because your accusations against Stonecoat for allegedly not participating in this trial or in discovery. We detailed a list of the inaccuracies in it, showing that we had never even received disclosures from plaintiff until this year.
The fact that I'm continuous has nothing to do with Stonecoat. It's just based on the court's docket and on the fact that things are, I mean, it's just a tough time to do anything right now.
I understand.
How does June 7th sound for everybody?
For Defendant Whitmore Construction, that'll work, Your Honor.
Works for me, Your Honor.
Mr. Tittle?
Yes, Your Honor. Subject to our objection, obviously.
Rhonda, go ahead and reset this trial to June 7th, 2022, and hopefully things will be back to normal by then. I keep thinking that it lights at the end of the tunnel, and we keep on, tunnel keeps getting farther, that light keeps getting farther away, it seems like, but let's hope everything will be okay. Anything else we need to chat about today, guys?
I don't think so, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Garrison, I noticed there's a Keith Harrison here. Are you on this case as well?
Yes, Your Honor, one of the third-party defendants.
Okay. Anything else you guys needed to ask about? Okay, well, great. We'll go ahead then and get all that reset. And if there's a problem in the future, I think it was, I don't know who raised that, Ms. Schwartz, feel free to call Rhonda and make sure that, you know, sometimes things don't get reset. We've had, in the midst of all this, we've had a rotation in the clerk's office, so we have any clerks, and it's just, nothing is going quite as smoothly as we'd hoped. So, and with COVID and all the other things, things are not happening quite the way we'd like. So we in no way want to try to prevent you from getting done what you need to get done. It's sometimes I say something needs to happen, and then used to be that would happen, and now sometimes it doesn't happen. And so I don't always know that it doesn't. So feel free to reach out to Rhonda, and she can ask me about it. We're glad to get things taken care of for everybody. Okay.
Thank you so much.
No problem. You guys be safe. Okay.
You too.